right, good morning and welcome to World of Speed and Otto's Storytime Garage. This is my good friend Otto. He's here with me today and he's just going to hang out right over here while we read a book for you. Since we couldn't be together today, I thought it'd be nice to still have story time. I'm excited about this because this is a brand new one for me. It's called Amazing Airplanes. And we have an airplane now at World of Speed. If you haven't seen it yet, it's a very cool airplane and it's actually hanging up, so it looks like it's flying. So you definitely want to check that out next time you're here. This book is by Tony Mitten and Ant Parker. Let's see what we learn about amazing airplanes today. And they are amazing too. They can take you almost anywhere you want to go. This is cool because it's airplanes with animals. I mean, what can you lose with that, right? Whoosh! An airplane is amazing, for it travels through the sky, above the clouds for miles and miles, so very fast and high. We've got our airplane shooting through the air here. You guys can see some of the little animals that are in the windows too. Let's see what happens next. An airport is the place you go to take a trip by air. You check in at the terminal to show you've paid your fare. So here we've got animals getting ready, checking their bags, checking their tickets. A lot of fun stuff at an airport. The ground crew weighs your baggage and loads it in the hold. And then you take the walkway to the plane when you are told. So we've got our ground crew putting everybody's luggage on the plane to make sure it gets where you're going. Okay? And then everybody else is waiting to board the plane. Sometimes airports are not the funnest place to be. I actually enjoy them. I think they're pretty cool to see all the different people, and I like to play games about wondering where they're traveling sometimes. The flight deck's where the captain and co-pilot do their jobs. They both know how to fly the plane with all its dials and knobs. They radio control tower to check the runways clear. They can't take off unless it is with other planes so near.
Marlin 1 clearance available, advise ready to copy.
All right, so we've got our pilot and co-pilot. They're calling, checking, make sure they are ready for takeoff. They're not going to go out there until they get the all clear to keep everybody safe. We see one plane's already taken off, so hopefully they're next in line. This part cannot be so fun sometimes, waiting, but still. By intercom, the captain on the flight deck says hello. You have to put your seatbelt on before the plane can go. Hello, this is your captain speaking. So definitely want to follow all those safety procedures. You want your seatbelt on, your tray in the upright position and your seat raised and everything, so you're all safe to take off. Plenty of time to relax later. It's important to be safe first. So you can see all of our animal friends here getting ready. We've got the flight attendant here who's a cat. I like that. All right, just making sure everybody's where they need to be and everything's being done to keep everybody safe. A plane is big and heavy, yet it climbs up really high. It zooms along the runway and soars into the sky. So you can see the airplane taking off here. Always is amazing how big and heavy those are, yet through physics and science, they can actually take off and fly miles and miles and miles. That's pretty cool. Its wings hold big jet engines, which are loud and very strong. They suck in air and blow it through to whoosh the plane along. When the plane moves fast enough, the air is so swift, it pushes up beneath the wings and makes the whole plane lift. Where was this book when I was in school studying physics? That's it. The way the air flows around the wing actually helps it lift up and be able to fly places. Pretty cool. So you can see our animals looking out. There's your engine and there's your wing. If you ever see an airplane wing, pay attention to that shape too. Soon the plane is in the air, so now you're on your flight. The cabin crew look after you and make sure you're all right. They bring you drinks and magazines and trays of food to eat. And sometimes there's a movie you can watch while in your seat. These guys are on a long flight if they've got a movie, but that's pretty cool. You can keep yourself entertained. I like to bring a book too. As you can tell, I like to read. So we've got all the animals doing fun things. It looks like the food and drink cart are coming around. Yeah, airplanes are pretty cool places. When the journey's over, the captain lands the plane. Control tower says it's safe for coming down again. You sit with seatbelt fastened. There's a bumpy rumbling sound. The wheels are making contact and the plane is on the ground. Sometimes it can be a little scary when it lands and bumps a little bit, but once you're down, you hear that sound, you know you're almost safe. So it's almost ready to land. People are almost ready to get off the plane. At last the doors are opening. Then out you come with smiles. So give a cheer, hooray, you're here. You've flown for miles and miles, and sometimes miles and miles and miles. So everybody's coming off the plane. Sometimes they put stairs right down to take you outside. Sometimes they hook up a big ramp that comes down and you go right into the airport. Okay? Very cool. And now they've gotten where they need to go. Ooh, it looks like palm trees too. It's like a nice vacation plane flight there. And here, the last page, just some parts of the plane. You've got your control tower, the flight deck of the airplane, the wheels, the hold where they put the luggage, the jet engine, and you've got your wing. So those are all the different parts of the plane, and of course the terminal down here where you guys wait and where you depart the plane. So that was a fun book. Like I said, we usually read car books, but since we have that new plane, we thought it'd be fun to do this. So thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time for Otto's Storytime Garage.